So here with the great Mike Winkeljohn. Coach, thanks for having us in your house.
Thanks for being here, Dwayne.
So let's talk first, a big fight this past weekend. Holly was fighting for that 145 title. Controversial decision. What were your thoughts first on the outcome, and then the late hits by Germaine?
You know what? It was one of those things that I think those played out in the fight because the hardest punches Holly took in the fight were after the round. And I think that affected the judges. They saw it. Actually, she got wobbled once, there's no doubt about it, and blew her eye open, and it caused a little cut. So that plays out in judges' minds. And judges see just the person that walks, boxing judges see the person walking forward, and they look at the other guy's face. They don't take into account the hard head kick, the fact that Holly dropped the girl toward the end of the fight, put her on her butt. But with that being said, we had the opportunity to win the fight. And we should have won the fight doing what Holly does instead of just going back into the clinch. So we made some mistakes ourselves.
Well, and then after the fight, Big John McCarthy went out and said, publicly that the ref lost control of that situation. Is the ref's responsibility? Do you agree with that?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I did. I had a discussion with the ref about that, and it got heated a little bit. That the first one, it happens. Refs got a tough job. The second one needs to be that much faster. And it does play out in the fight. It makes a difference. With that being said, I agree with John McCarty. You got to protect yourself at all times. But when Holly's fighting and she sees the ref coming in, hears the bell, she mentally thought to drop her guard, but she got caught for it.
Well, and I guess to prove the argument, Holly didn't hit her once after the bell in 5 rounds, right? Like some of that's on, a lot of that's on the fighter too, right?
I agree, no doubt about it. I think there should be a rematch. That's it. It was one of those fights where a lot of the media, in fact, more of the media thought Holly won the fight without a point deduction, then lost the fight for starters, and then with the point deduction, of course, it would have went over the top. So they should do a rematch. And
how does Holly feel about it? Is she in pretty good spirits despite kind of getting robbed like that, or is she focused like, hey, I want this rematch?
Oh, Holly's pissed off, but she wants to fight over again. She's pissed off at herself because she knows she had it hurt. She hit Germaine, boom, dropped Germaine to her knees and went and pushed her against the cage instead of disengaging and finishing. So she's mad at herself. We wanted her to disengage, but her mind just was not quite clear at that moment to do the proper game plan. She just wanted that be victorious on a takedown.
And you've been with Holly for a very long time, and you've seen all the amazing things she's accomplished. I can't imagine that you could be more proud of a fighter than you are her.
Oh no, Holly's, she had the great fight with Ronda, but she's been with me almost 20 years. And not only is she a great fighter and probably the best female fighter of all time, but also one of the great people that's a great leader around the gym, and everybody likes her because she's always helping others.
And I know there's this rematch in the title that's lurking, but that Cyborg name keeps coming up, and Holly's so game. I gotta imagine that's one she wants to check off her list before it's all said and done.
Holly's willing to fight anybody. She's never turned down a fight in her life. I know her management and myself think Cyborg needs to be clean for a year. All that stuff affects. And just give it a year, and then I think Cyborg should come back. But there needs to be some time penalties for taking stuff, period.
And let's talk about this place right here, man. Like, it's funny, you've been an institution here for a long time with this gym and the dorms, and you've continued this tradition of excellence through multiple generations, Mike. Like, that's a great thing that you keep giving these guys somewhere to come and do this thing.
Well, it's working out really well. We got guys from around the world that are flying in. They're doing the training camps here. We try to offer them a place where they can stay and make kind of one-stop shop. We have an in-house restaurant now. We have in-house chiropractic and physical therapy as well. And just kind of make it easier for everybody to come in and help each other. And I think that's why everybody's gotten so much better is there's so much knowledge and so many skill levels run around the gym they can learn from each other.
Now, I spent my career going around the country to the gyms. I can tell you that you have, that's like you said, you have the sports therapy upstairs. You just got the new dining place next door. There isn't a place like this in the world, Mike.
No, it works out well. And in Albuquerque is a great place for it because high altitude, so it's great for training. Not a lot of nightlife to keep the fighters out of trouble, so that works out as well. So it's the place to come. We don't have a lot of money guys behind us. It's just Greg and I in Albuquerque, New Mexico, but it's working.
Now, that wall in there has got title after title. This wall behind us has got all this great fighters. I mean, is there still goals for you in your mind, like you want to see happen? Like, or have you kind of just done it all and you're still enjoying what you're doing?
Oh, I love what I do. There's no doubt about it. I like the atmosphere. I like walking on my mat and seeing different people from different races, different ethnicities, out there beating the crap out of each other, then shaking hands and going and having dinner. And I think it's something the whole world needs to see. It's bigger than just fighting. That's what this place is all about. And I want the world to see that. Along the way, we want to get a whole bunch of titles.
And my last question for you is, is pretty much that you know, you've been in this fight game a long time. You've seen it come from nothing to what it is now. What are your thoughts on kind of how it's just grown into this massive thing, you know?
Oh, it's the fastest growing sport that I know of in the world, and it's gotten bigger. And I'm hoping to continue. And we were in the right place at the right time a little bit, maybe with Diego Sanchez on the Ultimate Fighter show. Along the way, you know, Greg's a genius what he does, and the hard work that we put in. We're just enjoying the ride. We're on that surfboard, riding that wave, and the wave's getting bigger and bigger. Just try not to fall off.